Todd Preston is here from D.A. Davidson with this week's stock market news. We're going to talk about the pullback that happened after a big day on Wednesday. Let's start there.
Okay, yeah, so we had a huge day Wednesday, the biggest day in over 6 months, and one of the largest that we've seen for quite a while. So that was good, but we did pull back. The Dow was down marginally, down like, what was it, 28. The S&P was down a little bit, and the S&P down 15.5. So kind of seeing some impact from some of the news headlines that are hitting. So just have to adjust.
And is it the news that's driving the market right now, or are there other factors?
Well, it's the first is the Fed. Most of the members of the Open Market Committee are in agreement that they feel like the economy is doing well, and that they will see a rate increase fairly soon, probably December. But they've said that's not a preset course, and it will depend on how the job market is. But they feel like the economy is doing well enough that it'll absorb it. Plus, there's hope that when Trump and the Chinese leaders meet, that there will be some sort of agreement with the trade tariffs and some of the trade deals. So even if they don't get a deal done, getting moved in the right direction. But of course, President Trump mentioned yesterday that he's not sure he wants to because of what China has been doing and continues to do. And so while he understands that we need to get a deal done, he's reluctant to come into the party, maybe overstating it, but he's continuing to play it the way he's played most of these things. So we'll see if his Midas touch continues.
Yeah, and how is it that the economic numbers are coming in right now?
You know, they're actually they're a little bit mixed. First-time unemployment filers were up for the first time in a long time. The trend is still very positive, and the number of filers is still very low. But that was a surprise. Might be overstating it, but it was not expected. And then we had the inflation is running at about 0.2% monthly, but the target one that the Fed looks at is right at 2%, and that's personal consumption, and 2% makes the Fed very happy. So again, that if they raise rates, there's those that are saying that will get us to a net neutral point, and so we can kind of stop. But then retail sales were off marginally for the month last month. So on the whole, good news, not great news, and so not quite a Goldilocks economy, but doing pretty well.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here with us this morning. You have yourself a good weekend. We'll be back.